Hello YouTube, this is Silent Shadow, and this is my first voiceover commentary for Black Ops. I do not have too many videos as it is, but I do find it hard to find the time to upload as many videos as I would like, seeing as how I am usually at work or not even at home, and every time it seems like I should be uploading a video, I always just seem to forget it. This game is about a week and a half old. I was using an Enfield with an Acog, which not too many people use an Enfield to begin with, and even less people seem to use an Acog attachment, so I figured I'd throw the two together and see what happens. Furthermore, the perks I was using Scavenger Pro, Sleight of Hand Pro, and Marathon Pro, as I like to run around a lot. I don't usually sit in one spot too much time, although I do it once in a while depending on the game mode and how my team's working together. But in this game I was playing with my 4 people from my clan and one of my friends, so didn't really need to worry about just sitting around defending too much here. And as for my kill streaks, I went with Spy Plane, Blackbird, and then Attack Dogs, which I always do. The Spy Plane and Blackbird really help out the rest of your team. They help you out as well, so you won't get snuck up on for the most part. The Blackbird, well, it's a Blackbird. No one will ever say no to using a Blackbird. And the Attack Dogs are just wonderful. You don't even have to do anything and they get kills for you.
Securing Alpha.
Now, most people on YouTube seem to do live gameplay footage, which I would really love to do that. But I am in college. Thus, I am very poor, which I cannot afford too many TV monitors. I recently just lost my last TV I used, which was a small 24-inch TV I used as just my computer monitor. I recently lost that, so all I have left is my big TV I use in my living room, which I now have my gaming PC hooked up to, which it's really hard to switch back and forth between the input channels on this TV. For some reason it's not very good, so I can't readily and easily switch back and forth between my video 2 and my HDMI 1 to start recording the video that I'm recording for the game. So that's why I have to do the gameplay footage from my file share, which that's all good. You don't get to see all the crap that I normally get to see. A lot of this stuff, I'm just awestruck at what just happened when playing. I really wish I never had to look at the file share and be like, well, for some reason I never even came around the corner shooting. Like this knife, for instance. In the game, I had no idea what happened. I just saw a guy lunge 20 feet. He came around the corner into the building. I came around the corner. I was dead instantly. In the file share, he was already halfway into the room. This problem would be solved if, Activision and Infinity Ward decided to put up game servers to host the games, but they've already said they were not doing that with Modern Warfare 3, but they are going to charge for Call of Duty Elite, which, I mean, I'm going to subscribe to it. I love stat tracking. I love all of this stuff. I do enjoy playing Call of Duty quite a bit. It's not a perfect game. It is far from being a perfect game, but it is a fun game nonetheless. But for people who pay the subscription fees, they should, that fee should be going towards servers. And right here, I was sitting there because I was adjusting my controller. I have a special little controller called a Split Fish Frag FX Shark. It is, it pretty much simulates using a mouse, which really helps. You can also use the controller on the PC. It's the left half of the controller for movement with L1 and L2 on it. Looks exactly like the left half of a PS3 controller. Has the D-pad, the analog stick, has the select button, and on there is a little dial to adjust the dead zone of the right half of the controller, which is a mouse. And the right half of the controller is wonderful. It is a gaming mouse. Left mouse button is R1, right mouse button is R2, clicking the mouse wheel in is R3, moving the mouse around like you're using a computer helps you look around like you're playing a computer game like Counter-Strike, or if you're playing Call of Duty on the PC, which I use this controller for as well. then X, square, triangle, and circle are positioned perfectly on the side. It actually makes doing a lot of different little feats in game much, much easier. I'm sure everyone here has been drop shotted. Everyone's tried to drop shot. It gets kind of frustrating when you try to do that, when you have to take your thumb off of the right analog stick to hold down circle to do the drop. On here, you don't have to stop looking at all. Your thumb just goes right there to circle because the rest of your hand is controlling the mouse, which allows you to continue looking around. So the controller does give you kind of a bit of an advantage, but then again, people always are using headsets, which does give you an advantage over it, and I don't think of it as too much of an advantage because you are paying to do what you love, which is gaming. So why would you not invest in something like that? The controller itself only costs $80, which is only $20 more than a new controller, and I do highly suggest it to everyone because, like I said, you can use it for PC games as well, which is what I do. And a few moments ago, I just got my first Blackbird dogs, and I do believe I get one more set. There is 5 minutes left. Maybe I do get 2 more sets of, 2 more Blackbirds and 2 more sets of dogs. Well, I guess we'll see when that time comes around. Like I said, most people have a gaming headset they use. I use Sharkoon Ecstatic Digitals. They are wonderful. They cost me about $160, but they're not the digital 5.1 surround sound. They are true 5.1 surround sound, which is amazing. I love having the 5 different speakers throbbing in my ears, and they have this wonderful feature called Vibe. Well, mine do at least. The ones they have at the store where I bought them now do not, where the bass makes the headset vibrate, which is wonderful. I don't know why it's wonderful. It's just nice when you're listening to music, at least when the bass drops, or if you're listening to dubstep, or if you're listening to anything bass heavy. I guess rap and hip hop would all have that too, but I wouldn't know. I don't listen to that. Dubstep's about as away from rock as I get. And I'm still just running around here. Earlier in the game, I said that I do like to run around a lot, and as you can see, I have not stopped really at all. I don't think I have stopped at all, except when I was adjusting the dead zone on my controller. I do get the usage out of my Marathon Pro, like I said. And back to part of the strategy that I was talking about earlier, playing with your teammate. We always have one person who has a Strela. They always have a Strela. There's my second Blackbird. They always have a Strela to take down enemy air support, since not many of the people on our team use Ghost. I don't think in this game anyone was using Ghost. Ghost is pretty useless if you have 1 or 2 people with a Strela who can just take down everything. And those people who use the Strela, there's my second dogs, those people who use the Strelas on our team, they have SAM turrets as well. So we'll have 1 or 2 SAM turrets always out. Air support does not last long against us. Then we have 2 more people who use Flak Jacket, who rush up and capture every point, because, well, explosives are thrown at the capture points, especially on Havana, where it's between 2 cars that go boom, and they make a big boom and destroy you. And I think I just ran past the guy there. I did. When you go in between those cars and they go boom, you feel it and you die. Flak Jacket will protect you from that until, 3 more grenades are thrown onto you. But then we have 2 more people who have Scavenger or whatever else they want, who just try to control the map. I was trying to control the map here in this gameplay, and that is, I think, my last set of dogs in a Blackbird. But it's still going. It's all good. I think I get going on a little spree here through their base, which I do not really promote spawn camping. I hate it when I'm playing on my own and I get spawn camped by a full other team, but I think myself and 2 other people decided to run in there and see what would happen, and, well, we got a few more kills tacked onto our scoreboard, and there is the end of the game. 201 to 116, because we let them have that 1 point the entire game, so we barely doubled their score. And I go 55-3 in this game with an Enfield and Acog. The 2 Blackbirds and the 2 sets of dogs really help that, though. Enjoy.